Hello, how we going? Today's video, it's going to be sort of, a little tour, not a tour, I guess. I'm just going to be showing you what I do for my, my new job. But first, let's have some breakfast. If you don't know, I've started my new job with Ziptrek as a photographer. So today, it's pretty much just going to be, what I get up to on a day-to-day basis with Ziptrek. I haven't really, thought this out too much because, it's my third day, fifth day today, and I don't really know where I can push the boundaries with regarding to filming, but I do have a lot of spare time on my hands, so I think we'll be able to film. Yeah, that shot seemed like it would work a lot better in my head until I poured it all over the camera and you couldn't see shit. But yeah, so I think we'll I'll try my best to make it as creative as possible and show you guys what I get up to on a day-to-day basis. For this video, I am going to be shooting all of it on this GoPro just because I do have to be posted up at a point where I can shoot from, and if I was to lug everything up along with all the food and water that I need for the day, it just isn't really practical to use my big camera right now, but I probably will in the future if I do happen to become like a brand ambassador for Ziptrek. But I'll talk about that later. But anyway, first it's time for the breakfast smoothie. I had to use real milk today because I ran out of almond milk. I just fucking don't like real milk anymore. But anyway, cheers. Now this is all the stuff I'm going to be taking to work today. And you're probably thinking to yourself, Mitchell, why the hell do you need to have a book, a Nintendo Switch, a laptop, a tablet to draw on, music player and all this stuff? And I'm not joking, guys. I am going to most likely use all this stuff today, and I will show you guys why when we get up to where I'll be posted up for today. But yeah, so you'll see all this stuff and why I get to use pretty soon. Quick shout out to Steph Moss. She's allowed me to use her backpack, and my camera backpack is obviously a great camera bag, but when you need to pack other things like lunch and maybe even some layers of clothing, because it might get pretty cold up there today. It's only meant to be hitting like a top of 15. I am up in the mountains, so it can get quite windy. This Nitro backpack just has so many handy pockets, and it just makes life a lot easier. Straight off the bat, walking outside, I feel like I definitely could have gone with pants today. There is a sense of chill in the air. So work's about, I don't know, a 12 to 10 minute walk. I have to go to the office first, pick up my schedule for the day, then go grab my camera and SD cards, etc. And then I'll actually be catching the bus up to the first point where I'll be taking photos for the rest of the day. How annoying is it when you constantly just do slap in and out transitions? Let's try something different. So this will be my little home for the day. This is the bear spot, I guess. Hopefully, I never actually have to see a bear here while I'm at work, because that'd be, pretty fucked up. But yeah, so this is home for the next 10 or so hours. Sweet, so yeah, as you can see, there is a zip line, comes straight there. And what I basically do is I'll stand around here and they'll swing straight at me, and I'll have my camera cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Then once all the group gets here, I'll take a group photo and just do that on repeat for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 groups that are coming through today. Now, as I was telling you before, when I had all my stuff, and I was like, look, it looks like I have a lot of stuff today, and that's because I do happen to have a crap load of, I guess, free time between tours. So each tour takes about 2 hours to get to this point, and the gaps between tours can vary from 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, 2 hours and 10 minutes. So that's why I bring so much stuff up with me, because I do have so much time to just be out here, which is fantastic because it's so beautiful out here. You can hear nothing but the water from the Fitzsimmons Creek. You're surrounded by trees and nature. And I personally just think, with where I'm going with my life at the moment, with all these creative outlets that I'm having, this is perfect. This is so perfect. So yeah, that's why I brought all that stuff up with me That's why I brought all that stuff up with me today. And then it's now currently 10:30 and my first group doesn't get here till 11. So I think I'm just gonna start editing this. And but yeah, I'll be sure to, you know, I'll set the GoPro up and I'll show you what I do when the groups start coming through. And but yeah, so this is the day in the life as a photographer at Ziptrek. Yep. So the first group's gonna be here, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes or so. So I thought I'd show you guys the cameras that I get to use. I do use Canon, which isn't too bad, seeing as I've never really used it before, seeing as I'm a bit of a Sony boy. So it's good to learn how to use, you know, other companies and stuff, whatnot. So I do have two 7Ds here, one with a wide angle and obviously one with a telly. So I'll obviously use the telly, which has, you know, the zoom for those first shots up the top, right over there, to make sure I get nice, good ones. What I will do before that though, I usually go through and I'll change the settings on all these cameras so it pretty much becomes a point and shoot. The one thing here about Whistler, especially how there's so many trees, is that the shade and the lighting does change a lot. So it's, you know, I basically just set my shutter to quite high, keep the aperture really, really low so you can get that nice bokeh shots for the people ziplining, and you'll have to fluctuate with the ISO depending on the cloud. But at the moment it's looking like a bluebird, even though it is meant to rain today. But yeah, so that's pretty much going to be my whole job, you know what I'm saying? Just taking photos, enjoying. Has this thing got a lens cap on top? Yeah. But yeah, so besides that, oh my god, why is that? Why? Oh my god, what is going on? Whoever's using this camera has it there. Jesus, that is crazy amount of settings. But anyway, here's a super highly, oh, you can't even see it because of the sun, but it's, yeah, super exposed. They got the shutter speed at 1/4000 and the ISO at something ridiculous. ISO's at 12,800. God damn, that's crazy. But anyway, yeah, I'll set this up so when they do come, you can see me doing what I do. But appreciate the shout out to the upside down, because that's one of those things that realistically is probably one of the more, I guess, useless things guided. Yeah. But one of the more important ones for us, particularly as guides. Yeah. You know, it's something that we can have a little pride in and stuff like that, so appreciate that. Oh, good. that's my job. That's my job. I honestly can't believe that I get paid to live. Oh man, life's pretty good. Life's good. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know everywhere else I could push this video. I've done everything that I thought I would. I don't know. Might throw in some other shots of, I don't know, something or other. I did, however, actually get hit in the shoulder with the first clips that I filmed, which weren't the best angles, so I will show that clip as well, because I don't know, it's funny. Got a little bit too, a little bit too close. So, but yeah. Besides that, guys, you know, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you go pat some puppies. And yeah, besides that, have a wonderful freaking day.